The most dangerous addiction in the world is the one that pays you first. If you've never seen the movie Two for the Money, I rewatched it recently and it hit me harder than it ever did before. And I've watched it several times. It's an old school tale about these two guys who are in the betting game in Vegas, and they do sports betting, and one of them is a ex-football player who his career was ended by an injury, and one of them is kind of the magnet who has the money, has the best thing. He's got the 900 line. Al Pacino and Matthew McConaughey play these pivotal roles where they are just running bets and they are betting right and they're giving tips, and man, are they making money at the beginning. But things progress throughout the movie and you start to see some different things that you weren't really looking for.
Oh man, if I start to die again, forget the hospital. I want to croak here.
It didn't hit me hard because of the gambling or the money. It hit me hard because of the feeling. There is a pivotal moment in the movie where the feeling becomes the product and everything else around it becomes collateral damage. And here's the message in that most people miss. Addiction rarely shows up looking like destruction. Sometimes it looks like competence. Sometimes somebody's just a genius. They're really good at something. Sometimes it looks like massive success. Sometimes it looks like applause.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
And I'll share this with you today. I know that pattern because I've lived it. I have chased feelings through pressure, through need to prove myself, through overcommittal, through saying yes when my body was just absolutely screaming no, and just going too hard in the paint when I should have taken a step back. Now, I told myself this was discipline, and I called it ambition. I even baptized it as responsibility. But if I'm honest, there were seasons I would have burned everything down just to feel sharp again, just to feel alive, and just to feel ahead of everybody else, just to be beating everybody in the game and be the one who had achieved it all. Now, we do know this. Every addict believes they're the exception to the rule. I'm smarter, I'm more disciplined, I'm more self-aware, I can beat this, I've got this under control. That's the lie that keeps the machine running, keeps the fuel burning, keeps the candle on. And the problem with that lie is that the bill always comes. And here's what that shows up as. It shows up as incredible anxiety, more pressure than you can achieve. Or maybe you're done, but you have anxiety to do more. It shows up as isolation. I have to keep myself away from the people that are distracting me. It shows up as hollow victories. No one left to celebrate with you, and you just feel empty on the inside, but you achieved the achievement. You got the cortisol high, and now you're at the end. You're like, I have nobody to talk to about this. And what no one wants to admit is that sometimes we're not afraid of losing everything. Sometimes we're willing to lose everything.
Tell them!
If it means we get to feel something again. And again, most people that have achieved any success in their life have been there. And recovery is not really a dramatic thing. It doesn't feel like a big movie complex or, something that's going to change the entire world. A lot of times recovery is just boredom, restraint, and saying no when no one is watching. Recovery is choosing not to place the bet even when you're sure you'll win.
How much you want to bet?
And the truth of the matter is this: anybody can blow their whole life up and very few people can stay. To me, especially after being a person who's dealt with this in many situations and many projects and many companies I've worked with, the real win is walking away with your integrity intact, with your relationships intact, and with your soul intact. The real win is being the man or woman you're supposed to be when things are hard and being okay with that. I'm learning that the goal is not to eliminate ambition, it's to remove desperation from the equation. You can be ambitious, you can be an achiever without having to stretch yourself so much that you eliminate yourself from the equation in your family or in your social life. You have to have health, you have to have longevity, you have to have friendships. Because when you no longer need the feeling, you can finally choose what is worth chasing. You have to tell yourself that you can stop gambling with your life and with your health and with the people in it just because you need to feel that achievement and that ambition. Now, if this hits you, it's probably because you've felt it before. That edge, that pull that's telling you, you gotta go, 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 go. You gotta do more, 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 more. It's that whisper that says one more push is gonna fix everything. It's gonna give me the money I need. It's gonna give me the house I need, the car I need. My wife's gonna love me more. My kids will love me more. It won't. That feeling's not gonna fix that because you can't solve those problems with those things. But choosing to stop chasing the feeling just might fix all those things. Just might. And you got way, way better odds. Here's the deal. If you're a high performer, a leader, a builder, a software engineer like me that wants to build things and sell them, I need you to hear this. Momentum without self-awareness is one of the fastest paths to self-destruction. We teach a whole course called the Momentum Method, and it exists for one reason: to help driven people grow without losing themselves in the process. And here's the deal. I'd love to give it away to you for free. All you gotta do is comment below with your email, and I'll give you the directions on how to get signed up. DM me on Instagram or LinkedIn. I'd love to get you in the program because I was once a person who didn't have the tools I needed to get through feeling that feeling, to know what success and ambition looked like without having to feel that terrible defeat on my body, my mind, and my soul. If you felt this today and you want to be part of the Momentum Method, again, comment below with your email address or DM me on LinkedIn or Instagram, and we'll get you started. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay close. The best is yet to come.